Hey friend, I love Isaiah 60 and you're familiar with this. Arise, shine, your light has come and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Well, the message in Isaiah 60 says it this way. Get out of bed, Jerusalem. Wake up. Put your face in the sunlight. God's bright glory has risen for you. And the whole earth is wrapped in darkness and all people are sunk in deep darkness. But God arises on you and his sunrise glory breaks over you. Actor and musician Denis Quaid, raised Baptist and now addicted to cocaine, was one night touched by a white light in his room. And he saw himself dead or in jail and everything in his life fall apart. The light in the vision shook him to his core. And Denis started reading the Bible again and returning to his faith in God. He now shares his faith in movies and in person wherever God gives him opportunity. But in Isaiah 60, it speaks of this great light and glory that will come upon God's people, bringing restoration and prosperity. It encourages us to arise and let our light shine, for it's the glory of the Lord on us. It gives God praise and says all people groups will be drawn to our light and the leaders of authority to the brightness of our light. Now the passage brings us hope and encouragement and reminds us that God's light and God's glory will ultimately prevail over darkness and oppression. Joel Osteen told a story where he shared an account of a man that he knew from Alaska whose family for several generations had been highly involved in the occult and witchcraft. And in fact, this man's father was the head of the cult in the area and told him something very unusual. He said his dad could leave his physical body and move through the spirit world. Whoa. One night, his spirit left his body and he went to this home to curse it and cast a spell on a man that lived there. But he said when he got there, he thought it strange that he could not penetrate the walls of the home. Normally, he could just go right up through the walls. Instead, he looked through the window and he saw a man who was dark. Sitting around him were people who were lit up with a very bright light, like bright light bulbs. Come to find out, the group was a group of believers in Jesus, and they had come to the man's house to have a Bible study. And he said when those people were present, he did not have the power to enter the home. This man told his son later, son, if believers ever really knew the spiritual power they have, they'd never be afraid again. Don't you love that? You see, you don't really know or see perhaps, or maybe take for granted, the light and the power that you have in Jesus as a disciple. Isaiah 60 is a call to awaken spiritually, to be aware of God's presence and his light that shines on our life and through our life. So be encouraged to allow your light to shine, reflect God's glory, and attract others to him. And through your actions and words, you will have an impact. That light has power to overcome darkness, lies, injustice, sickness, addiction, and all the works of the darkness and the devil. So I challenge you to live a life that honors God and shines brightly for him. Put your face in the sun. Receive the glory. God's glorious illumination is on you, so let your light shine. Well, I hope that helps. God bless you.